Anyways, guys, welcome back. This is still AM Club right here on MX24. Time for us to get into some conversation on the plug. We're talking Fintech Awards, and Mr. Martin is here with us. Welcome to the show, my brother.
Thank you. Thank you,
nice.
my brother.
Yeah. But your mommy won. It's a befatam. I did cry. It's me. Cameraman, don't zoom to the hairline.
No, the hairline is gone. I mean, see, just do it and be free and get it over with.
But somebody say my hair, the way it did like 7, no, it did like Kennedy Japan.
It be so.
So I will get
true.
money.
It be true.
If the one he will figure, but if you don't go straight there.
Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you.
That's just on a lighter note. Tell us about Fintech Awards. What's the rationale behind the awards?
There's a global dispensation whereby things are really changing with respect to technology.
Okay.
And for the past 4 years, we've seen a radical surge and disruptions or evolutions in how technology has been applied to various sectors of industry in not just in Ghana, but across the world. And we are seeing, a lot of or prominent disruptions within how finance is being done or undertaken. And so that led to the introduction of financial technologies.
Okay.
A lot of people would ask, what are financial technologies? Is this the fusion of finance and technology? But financial technology institutions have not just come out of the blue. They've been with us and been in the shadows of the commercial banks for ages, for years, since, the introduction of paper currency or, when we started the printing of cash or money as we have it. So financial technology basically is the infusion of finance and technology to make financial transactions and operations seamless, smooth and faster for all of us. So you are seeing the likes of all the companies that, you basically have their apps on your phone and you can use to do your day-to-day transactions. And that is the rationale for which we came up with this award. Now, the Ghana Fintech Award is not just, the addition out of plaques or awards on the day, but it's a day that we are using to celebrate the resilience of the financial sector and particularly how far we have come as an industry, having been behind the shadows of commercial banks for so many years and decades. So it's just a testament of the good things that are happening to us within the financial technology industry, and using that day to appreciate the resilience of those innovators, the founders, and then the leaders within the space, and some of the brilliant ideas or innovations or solutions that are being brought onto mainstream businesses and for individuals and even government, and the usage of these platforms for making our lives easier and better. So the awards in itself is just a celebration to entertain, to spotlight, or to show the amazing things that are happening within the financial sector with the introduction of technology into mainstream financial sector operations.
Okay.
Yeah.
We've got 2 schemes when it comes to awards.
Yeah.
I mean, you break it down, you realize it's either you're honoring someone or it's competitive.
Yeah.
You get it. With Ghana Fintech Awards, are we looking forward to be voting, or we're just, since you mentioned celebrating, that's why I'm asking this question. Are we honoring people behind the innovations and, the financial bits and coming in with technology? Or is it much more like a competition where we're going to be voting for who has done this or who has not done this?
Yes, it's very competitive. Now, you bear with me that the industry has seen a surge in a lot of companies springing up when it comes to the delivery of digital financial services. So it's a very competitive award scheme that has been introduced. In as much as a celebration, we want to recognize those who are bringing up all the varied array of solutions that we are seeing. So yes, it's competitive as you rightfully asked, and it's in 2 stages. Now, we have a voting stage, which comprises of about 40% of the entire votes, of the entire process. And then we have 60%, which is, the judging committee that would, interview or, there are other things in there that has been taken, processes that has been done, which includes secret shoppers that have been sent to these companies without their knowledge. I'm saying this because the voting period and then the judging committee has finished their work, and it's as a result of that I can share some of this information with you.
So it's done?
It's done. The process, the voting process ends on the 18th of February, which is this Sunday. And then the judging committee too are also rounding up their work and in anticipation for the event. So basically, it's a very competitive, process. So the 40 voting and then the 60% for the judging committee will culminate into the 60%. That is how we would come up with who are the people or who the judges think or the committee thinks is, have won or are deserving of, some of the categories.
Why that ratio? Why 60-40?
We have KPMG as our assurance partner or knowledge partner, as you may. So this is something that they have thought through, and you bear with me that KPMG is one of the advisory and auditing firms, leading auditing firms in this country, and they've done a whole lot of awards processes, even for the Ghana Music Awards. So during that process and per their experience, they thought it wise that this is the appropriate channel or means to go, particularly for an industry that most of the, if you bear with me, most of the solutions that fintechs are churning out there are basically for the public. So you and I are consumers of these platforms. So basically, the public voting will determine who the public thinks or who the public thinks are, their services are better for them. And so that is why we came up with a 40% public voting. You understand? The 60, now the judges now meet with you. You come and do your presentations as a company, as an entity. And then that is where they also, cross their I's and dot their I's and cross their T's.
Okay, fantastic.
Right, if you're just joining us and you're wondering what we're talking about, it is Fintech, a Fintech Awards 2023. All right, and we're having a conversation with Mr. Martin Kwame Awaga. Did I get the name right?
Exactly.
I got it.
Please.
And he's the president of Ghana Fintech and Payment Association. It's great to have you. Now, we've talked about what the entire award scheme is supposed to be about. Now, on the night, what are patrons and participants supposed to be looking out for?
There's a lot of surprises.
Okay,
and
tell us.
It's a night that we are using to, as I mentioned earlier, celebrate the industry, not just the fintech, but the entirety or the robustness or the stability that even these disruptions within the financial sector as a result, as it relates to technology, has brought. In as much as technology has disrupted the whole financial sector, infrastructure, and regime, we're still seeing that stability and robustness in the industry. So this is something that we should, as industry players, be, appreciative of. So we are using that opportunity to, also have that there. I think as a country, we don't celebrate our achievements enough, or our pioneers and our leaders. So it's this event as a testament to that. Now, patrons should expect a whole lot of surprises. We have the creme de la creme of financial sector players and leaders attending this event, from the regulators down to the commercial banks, microfinance leaders, fintech leaders, and the whole spectrum. Because basically the services that fintechs only provide is not just providing payment platforms to you and I, but they play a very catalytic role in ensuring the smoothness and the seamless operations within the entire financial sector. So that is the kind of things we should expect. And there's a whole lot of surprises. You have no idea.
All right. We'll be looking out for that. Do you want to tell us about your sponsor? Smart Infraco.
Smart Infraco is actually one of our sponsors. We have a wide array of sponsors, ranging from very interesting institutions. So we will not spill some of our sponsors yet, but in time we'll give you all the gist of our sponsors, and we'll be coming into the studio with some of them for them to actually tell you what or the reasons behind why they are actually supporting this event.
Okay, so we do have some announcement videos of this year's Ghana Fintech Awards, and so let's take a look at it. The Ghana Fintech Awards, organized by the Ghana Fintech and Payments Association, KPMG and ACA Limited, has officially announced the voting stage process of the awards. Voting for the awards starts on Monday, 15 January 2024 and ends on Sunday, 18 February 2024. The awards, which is in the third year running, seeks to identify financial technology companies, commercial banks, and allied institutions that have distinguished themselves in providing safe, fast, compliant, and reliant digital financial channels for the financial sector players, including government, businesses, and individuals. Most importantly, the awards aim at promoting Ghana's fintech competitive advantage and the journey to building a resilient fintech space for digital economic growth and achieving financial inclusion. The Ghana Fintech Awards has demonstrated an increase in scope over the years by expanding its reach and recognizing more differentiated fintech companies with the aim of encompassing emerging technologies. To participate in the voting process, please dial *711 *80# on all networks. Input your selected company's code and follow the prompts. The public is encouraged to visit our website at www.ghanafintech.awards.org to access the individual or company codes and categories. To sponsor and attend this prestigious event, kindly reach out to Christina on +233 059 838 5685 or email her at christina@ghanafintech.awards.org.
In the heartbeat of Accra, Ghana, we are witnessing the power of thriving innovation.
Journey with us through the bustling streets of Ghana, where fintech stand as pillars of financial inclusion. Here, amidst the dynamic rhythm of electronic and digital transactions, minds converge, collaborating and strategizing. This space symbolizes the birthplace of groundbreaking solutions celebrated at the Ghana Fintech Awards. In the symphony of finance, we found notes of innovation. The Ghana Fintech Awards is our crescendo, an anthem to the mind, orchestrating a new era that is convenience, seamlessness, and how fast financial transactions have made our lives completely stress-free.
At the Ghana Fintech Awards, the transformative power of fintech companies is recognized, standing proudly where innovation converges with recognition. Therefore, on the 9th of March 2024, the journey into the future begins, a future shaped by the minds transforming how customers interact with digital financial services. The journey of innovating the financial ecosystem is still at that infant stage. At the Ghana Fintech Awards, the innovators and contributors will be celebrated, and the next phase of digital financing emerges.
Even in local markets, electronic transactions weave seamlessly into the fabric of everyday life.
As knowledge partners of the Ghana Fintech Awards, we at KPMG recognize the impact these innovative digital financial services have on businesses and everyday consumer lives.
Together with our sponsors, we are excited to honor those who redefine the boundaries of what's possible. Visit our official website for more information and to secure your place at the innovation revolution.
Okay, so there you have it, Ghana Fintech Awards. We're watching the video. That's a beautiful piece right there, and I just heard about 9th March.
Yes. I say this. It was in my head. If I don't say it, my ancestors will be angry. I had 3. Listen, when the lady started talking about it, I was like, oh, okay. Then it sounded like Nigerian. Then at some point, I had a Jamaican accent. Then at some point, I was hearing American or British. I was like, okay. All right, so what's up? But I absolutely love
Good.
that. So you want to tell me what
9th March
she is?
Yeah. Oh, that's Caribbean.
Okay.
Yeah.
I heard a bit of that. I've traveled wide, so
Now, Caribbean never found me. Then person be
You never know.
Martin, forgive us.
That's okay.
This is us. We are also prepared for the FinTech Awards.
No problem.
Now,
Because
Caribbean-
we are coming.
Caribbean,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, in fact, red carpet no camp area.
Yeah,
Yeah, Martin Becker. So out in line. But Caribbean never found me.
Oh,
Are you Caribbean?
I can be.
Are you Jamaican?
I can be.
Are you British?
You never know.
Yeah.
You never
There's a
know.
lot of surprises in
It's
life.
like every time I wake up, I'm from a new nationality. You never know.
So Martin, tell us about details now about the awards. When exactly is it happening?
Yeah.
Where is it happening? Is it free? Are people paying for it? Can anybody who is not part of anything fintech attend? What is it?
Yes, so the event itself is happening on the 9th of March 2024, which is a Saturday.
Okay.
We want to, entertain patrons to a very relaxed and, atmosphere.
Okay.
Now, most people think when you hear tech, fintech, it's for the gigs, it's for the IT gurus.
Yeah.
But I would like to mention categorically that this is not an industry that is only for those who have studied maybe IT or, BSc, ICT or Information Studies or MIS in school. But once you have an understanding of how finance works, you are actually, or a professional in that industry, you are invited to attend. It's happening at the Labadi Beach Hotel.
Okay.
They are our venue sponsors, so they would make sure you are entertained and you have that sort of ambience to learn from the industry. Now, the event starts at 4 p.m. With the red carpet and registration, so it goes on until 5 p.m. where we have some other activities. So the event is in 3 parts. So the red carpet, and then we have the introduction of a magazine called the Top Fintech Voices, where we will spotlight or highlight leaders or innovators and trailblazers within the industry. We've been to a lot of places as it relates to conferences on the fintech industry or the digital financial services narrative. And a lot of times we are asked who are Ghana is actually doing very well globally. And even in sub-Saharan Africa, we are part of the top 5 countries doing amazing things within this industry. But we are not, telling our story well enough. So what we are trying to do with the Top Fintech Voices is to highlight the leaders in that space and then spotlight them. And then give it out to the world that, or the country that these are the people or these are the leaders in this space, causing the evolutions or bringing out this innovative solutions into our space or into the financial sector in Ghana. And it's also a way to indicate to them that there's opportunity for Ghanaian fintechs, that are expanding out of Ghana. Because funny, a lot of people don't know that a lot of Ghanaian-owned fintech companies are operating just outside beyond the borders of Ghana. We have a lot of fintech companies that are operating even in the Caribbean. Nigeria, Kenya, you name it, all around Africa. So I think this is something that we should be excited about. So thereafter, then we launch a project called Women in Fintech. As you may be aware, the financial sector or most industries like this do not have a lot of female participation. So we want to launch an all-year-round project called the Women in Fintech Project, which will seek to have a varied array of activities that would help to, bring women into the industry to participate effectively, so that it will not look like a male-dominated industry. As we've seen the banking industry to be. Then after that, so that's the first part. Then the second part is the fintech development in Ghana, where we would have some speeches, some interesting debates. There's a debate on the night. We are not doing anything panel. So there's a debate. We are also expecting the governor to also be there to grant us an interview humbly. So there's a whole lot of activities and speeches and presentations in the second part, which would highlight the developments within the fintech space in Ghana. Then the third part is where we go into the awards. So that's how the event is going to take place.
Any special performances? Any?
We have a DJ. but we, haven't, brought on any special performances as yet.
Have you ever done it though?
No.
Is this what edition is this?
The third edition.
The third edition.
Yeah, the third edition.
Is it that for you, financial conversation there?
It's not.
Exactly. But
they're the ones who have the money, so they should just get the entertainers in there one way or the other. Or you feel like
DJ Nye.
DJ Nye.
Economists never bet now, but yeah, another artist. Anyway, for our final words for today about Fintech Awards.
Actually, it's a paid event. Okay. We have 3 sections. We have the VVIP, then we have the VIP, then we have the regular, and then the common stages. So, patrons who want to attend or participants who want to attend the event can reach out to us on our website. Okay. At Christina at GhanaFintechAwards.org and then purchase their tickets. Now, you asked the question about who are the people that can attend. You don't necessarily have to be a professional or a patron of the financial sector. You can be an entertainer, you can be a graphics designer, you can work in mining. Because, finance is the bedrock of everything that we do. Yeah. You understand? And so now that we are seeing this disruptions, how is it going to affect you and your business and your household, even at the government level? So we are not only limiting it to professionals within the financial sector, but it's an opportunity for everybody within the economy to come and understand some of the things happening or the new narrative when it comes to money or finance in Africa or the world. Because as you best believe, money has always evolved from the barter system down to the printing of cash and then credit card, online banking, and now we are seeing
right now even your cards are you barely use your cards because the apps are on your phone.
And the thing is, you see, in Africa, or in Ghana particularly, talking about the Ghana Fintech Awards, we are not a cards society, we're a mobile society. So that's why we are seeing some of this. Or in Africa is actually the bedrock of fintech now across the world. Wow. So it's interesting. So we are interesting times. So the event is not only tailored for.
Okay. And that night will be interesting to be at because of the lineup of events that are going to be happening on the night. So we're definitely going to be showing up as the AM Club. You never know. We could do a show from there. You just never know.
You never know.
We're like that.
We never know.
Anyway, thank you so much, Mr. Waga, for joining us on the show. He is the president of Ghana Fintech Awards. And of course,
I'm the president of the Ghana Fintech Payments Association.
Payments Association. Yes.
Okay.
Please.
Thank you. Thank you so much for coming through. We can't just wait for the 9th of March to join you at, you said the Labadi Beach. Okay, yes, definitely. And, may the best win. May the best win. That's the only thing.
Because we'll be there to cheer everybody on. And you said something very profound that Ghana is has become, or Africa has become the bedrock of fintech. So we're excited. We're excited. Thank you so much for coming. This has been the AM Club. What were we doing before?
You just want to. The thing is that you are excited that it's a weekend. I'm so excited. It's already weekend. Boom, boom,
guys,
boom.
Lifestyle Daily, it was.
Thank you very much for being part of the show. It's been amazing. What a week we've had. We're looking forward to having a great weekend and also see you same time next week. Of course, we're still in the month of love, so we're still getting there. Yeah.
He had to save that one. He really had to save that one. My name is Miriam Uduaka Mensah, and this has been the AM Club.
My name is Kojo Dasabre. Well, Yabitha's birthday is coming up. That's next week. So you better go look for something to get her.
You always have Valentine's Day. You have not even given it to her.
I wear chocolate. I wear chocolate. Yeah. Somehow with him lie to that. All right. I want to say a very big thank you to everybody for making sure that this show stays to Uno, to our producers, to cameraman, to our makeup artists, to everybody, man. Thank you so much for everything that you've been doing for the AM Club. We'll see you same time next week 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. Have a blissful weekend.